respect your honesty. Is that clear now? All of you okay? So please be honest. Don't say, we are planning to fly to all the countries in the world. Do you know how many countries in the world? There are actually 217. Don't just give a number when it's not true. If you know, you tell. Is it okay? If you don't, say you don't know. But when you say you don't know, tell them that you will find out. Is that okay now? Okay? Okay? After the break, we'll see. We'll watch a video on that. How to handle things like that. Okay? So be honest. Right? And brief when answering questions, but provide enough detail to support your answer. Some interviewers say candidates can undersell themselves by being too brief. Alright? So whenever you answer, always remember when you explain whatever, 1 to 2 minutes. Don't talk for 10 minutes. Don't talk for 10 seconds. Can you understand now? Alright? Always explain. If you say yes, explain why yes. If you say no, explain why no. 1 to 2 minutes. Practice talking like that. Is that okay? 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 Alright? Okay. Okay, one more during interview. Answer negative questions with positive points. You'll look at some of them. Use action words to describe KSAs. Give detailed examples. What is KSAs? Anybody? Leila, you want to check what is KSA? KSA, what is KSA? Alright. Use action words. Action words, you know. Use the verbs. Alright? Action verbs. To explain KSAs. What is that? KSA, Leila, you checked KSA? What is that? No? Anybody checked KSA? Rowan, are you checking KSA? What is that? KSA. Yurina, you have it? KSA? No? What is KSA? No? Knowledge? Knowledge? Remember, I always talk about these 3 things. What is that? Knowledge, skills, attitude. Is that okay? Can you understand? Alright? When you talk about your knowledge, skills, and attitude, use action words. You all know action words, right? Okay? Use action words to describe your KSAs. Give detailed examples. Alright? Example. Let's just take skills. As an airline cabin crew, what are the skills needed of you? Is that okay? Alright? What are the skills you must have? Okay? Or easier, just look at attitudes. Attitudes. KSAs. Okay, let's look at attitudes. What are the attitudes you must have? First thing, what must an airline cabin crew have? Attitude? Punctuality. Yes or no? Can you understand now? Number 2, grooming. Number 3, positive attitude, always with a smile. Yes or no? So these are the things you have to be very clear of. KSA, knowledge, skills, attitude. In fact, I was reading something which tells me, I don't know if I can show this here. Let me see if I can show this here. No, I don't think so I can show. Not here. Okay. Which tells me that, you know, this is by a very prominent director of a company. This is what he says. Yeah, he says. Just give me a minute. Was it a screenshot? Okay, yeah, this is the one. He says, you can develop skills, you can gain knowledge and gain experience, but it really comes down to attitude. Can you understand attitude now? Alright? Attitude is the key. Because knowledge and skills can coffee with the interviewer, and then they are watching you over the CCTV whether you are washing your cup or not. Can you understand? Alright? That is attitude. Okay? Okay. What I was trying to find was what was the lowest level task I could find that regardless of what you do inside the organization was still super important. Then he says, most candidates did offer to take back their cup, with only a few that didn't. So make sure you have the right attitude. Alright, one more I've learned that there are certain companies, what they would do when they call you for an interview, outside the interview room, they would have a paper lying on the floor or a wallet on the floor. And they are seeing on CCTV what you do. Alright? As you're coming in, you see a paper on the floor. It's a very clean, well-managed office, but you see a paper on the floor. Do you just step on the floor and walk in? Or do you step over the paper and walk in? Or do you pick up that paper? Can you understand now? They are checking your attitude. Alright? And there was once, I think, I cannot remember, they had like a wallet of a person on the floor. The door to the interview room was like 2 steps away, and there was a wallet. They saw many candidates, they're watching on CCTV. Some candidates, they just pretended they didn't see the wallet, they just walked past. Some of them, they went and stepped over and walked past. But there were some candidates who stood, took that wallet, knocked, went in and said, good morning, sorry sir, I found this wallet on the floor. Can I give it to you? They respect you. Because when you do that, you show you are a responsible person. Can you understand now? Is that okay? Alright? So never take a paper on the floor, a wallet on the floor, or they serve you a drink, coffee, tea, you are so big that you drink and just leave it there on the table and leave. No, you are not. You make sure you take it, bring it to the wash basin and wash it. Is that good attitude? Can you understand now? Clear? Everybody clear? Can you understand? Alright? So that is very important. In fact, one of your seniors, I think she is with Vietjet Air. Alright? She had this kind of encounter. The final interview, they served everybody a drink. Is that okay? All those people, very few people, she said initially there was something like 40 people attending the interview, the next interview 20 people, then the following interview 10 people, and the final interview only 5 people. Alright? And then they served a drink. Alright? After the drink, they say, okay, thank you very much. Once you finish your drink, you can leave. Alright? She made sure she brought it to the wash basin and washed it. She got the job. Is that okay now? Can you understand? Is that clear? Alright? So I wanted to learn from this kind of experiences. Okay? Alright. Okay. Be a star. Remember the star? Situation, task, action, results. Remember? Stress questions. Behavioral questions. This is how you handle. Clear? Remember? Last lesson? Yes or no? Robin? You okay already? Or you can still say that you're okay? Okay. You all remember the star? Yes or no? Oh. Joey, you missed that. The star. Alright, go back and read. That's very important. That's how you handle stress questions. Is that okay? Lucia, you remember? Star? Situation? Right? Remember STAR? Yeah? Star, task, action, results. Some employers use behavioral interviewing. Example, tell me about a time when you led a team. You were a team leader. They want a specific example. In answering any question using star examples is much stronger. Think to yourself, let me tell you about a time when I was a leader of my group in college. We had to do a group project for communication skills. So we in our team there were 6 members. I was the team leader. And you explain situation, task, action, result. Is that okay, all of you? Can you all remember that? All okay? Is that okay? All right. So do that. Okay. Ask questions that can't be answered by the organization's website. That's why I say go and study the website. You must know everything about the company. So once you have a question that is not in the website, you ask that kind of questions. Write out several in advance in case some are answered during the interview. Start with position responsibilities, advancement opportunities, your chance, your opportunity for promotion. Ask questions that would benefit the company. Can you understand that now? Alright, never ask questions that only benefit you. That's why I like this question. Remember this question? What programs does the organization or the airline company offer? Because when you ask this question, you are telling you want to become better. When you want to become better, you can serve the company better. That's why this is a good question. Alright? Okay. That's why ask questions that would benefit the company. Initially, of course, that training is for you. But because you become a better employee, you can serve the company better. So the company benefit is of utmost importance to you. Can you see the point now? Is that clear? You see okay? Can you understand? Alright, all of you okay?